Hi guys, thanks for watching my video. This time I'm going to do a little bit something different. I know I typically do a video on how to make bullet jewelry, but this time I'm actually going to do a slight tutorial on the different crystals that are out currently on the market. For all my bullet jewelry, I use Swarovski crystals, and you can get all types of Swarovski crystals at wholesaleBulletJewelry.com. Here, as you can see, I'm actually just going to run through the colors that I have here on the board. I have amethyst, I have emerald, tangerine, black, sapphire, my favorite, crystal, rose, topaz, and paradise shine, which is just incredible. Vintage rose, cyan, and light turquoise. So these are the colors that I currently are using, but wholesaleBulletJewelry.com has so much more variety to choose from. Now, I'm just going to show you real quick the reason why I love these guys. Not to mention the fact that they actually will take any form of light that it's exposed to and it just beams it, and it just makes an incredible sparkle. Swarovski does this unique thing called foiling. They have crystals that don't have foiling, and then they have the ones that do. I like to use the ones that have foiling. And the reason being is that the foiling will trap the light in the crystal and then push it out, and it creates this illuminating concept where it makes it look like it has a gazillion facets when it really doesn't. So this gold silver-like casing that's on the back of it, that's called foiling. Now this crystal here, this is not a Swarovski, but as you can see compared next to it, it's just completely clear and it goes all the way through. That doesn't have foiling. There are crystals currently on the market coming out of China which are trying to replicate Swarovski but isn't doing anything remotely close. As you know, Swarovski is glass, but there's a difference between the Swarovski glass and the glass that's out there. This is out of China, and as you can see, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it doesn't compare to the Swarovski. The different types of crystals also that Swarovski has for jewelry making, you can use what they call a flatback. I personally do not like flatbacks, and here's the reason. Here's the 9mm that I'm using. I'm going to use the 9mm just to kind of show you. And I'm going to set this guy in the center of the 9mm. Now, to use a flatback, you're going to have to fill this with glue. And not to mention how hard it is to get this thing in here. It doesn't. So once it's filled with glue, it doesn't sit flat. It doesn't fit in the hole well. And it just kind of goes all over the place. Plus it has this weird pointed tip, which doesn't look good at all. So that's the flatback. And that's so hard to work with, it's crazy. Now if I take the one with the pointed back, it perfectly, I mean literally, it just sits in here and it just hugs it perfectly. So as you can see, there's the difference. So here I have a couple different bullets for you to take a look at. I have the 12 gauge, I have a 9mm, I have a 357, I have a 38, and a 40. Now, you can actually use these crystal sizes that wholesaleBulletJewelry.com has, and you can actually put it in everything except for the 12 gauge. The 12 gauge has a larger opening, so your crystal is just going to sink in. As you can see. I mean, it just like falls in. It has nothing to grasp. Most people take the 12 gauge and they wire wrap it, or they'll actually just chain it through a chain for their necklace. You can actually put crystal I have done crystal, but I use actually a filigree backing to it, and I'll actually get a bigger crystal for it. So these will all actually, all the openings on the 40, 38, 357, and the 9 all have the same amount of opening. So I can actually place this crystal on all of them, and it'll fill it up just the same. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Like I said, you can actually get all the bullet casings and the Swarovski crystals of your color choice at wholesalebullet.com. Thanks for watching.